Today is no ordinary day. It is actually quite a special day because this day, exactly 1 year ago, I started posting YouTube videos on a regular basis. Which of course is reason to celebrate. However, I don't really have any way to celebrate, so I thought I might go for a run instead. And I think my audience is quite interested in all this stuff, so I thought, why not share all of the details? How many videos I posted, how much I've been doing, how many watch hours, how much money I've made. We're gonna go through all of it. But first, I thought I'd tell you about some of my favorite moments of YouTube so far. I guess for memory's sake, one of my favorite parts was when I first started off. My first video, terrible sound effects, where I just explained what I was gonna do. Super boring video, fun to look back at though. Whew, that's warm. I am starting a startup. For that time I made an entire budget just using coffee pods. You gotta pay your taxes, people. Can't forget about the time I accidentally broke the law. Details have not arrived with us within 2 months of December 2021. The company will have to pay a second delay fee, and there may be liquidation of the company as a whole. We're trying to work in my apartment when it was under construction. Nightmare. Now they're drilling right above me. Nice. Or when I spent enough on Fiverr to become a lifetime VIP member. Sick. Access to one of the most pristine clubs in the entire world. Fiverr Select. I'm weak. And of course, my latest video, building an app in 3 hours. That was pretty cool, a lot of fun to do. I call it 3-hour build. Essentially what we'll be doing is building an app in 3 hours, and today we're gonna be building a money app. But enough of that, let's get into why you actually clicked the video, go through all the numbers, etc. on YouTube, so let's hop into the office. Okay, so we're in the office after a nice run and some talking. Very awkward filming when you're out running like that, but you gotta do what you gotta do for the content, right? Okay, we are here in what they call YouTube Studio. Essentially, YouTube Studio is your all-in-all dashboard for everything you need in terms of your analytics, your channel, your upload video, change videos, etc. You can find all of that here in the YouTube Studio. And I think a lot of my audience is interested in all this business, entrepreneur, YouTube stuff. They seem to be interested in my startup, so I thought I might as well show my YouTube metrics as well. And I've been on YouTube for exactly 365 days today, pretty much, which is pretty cool. So I've been consistently uploading videos more than once a week actually. I've uploaded 60 long form videos, 40 short form videos, for a total of 100 videos on YouTube, which is pretty cool. That's a lot of videos. It's more than one video per week on average, which I'm very happy about. And I'm very happy that I've stayed consistent for that long. But let's stop beating the cat or whatever you say, let's dive into the metrics. So like I said, these 60 long form videos and 40 short form videos, I think now I'm only looking at long content videos, have garnered 50.6 thousand views. It doesn't sound like a lot when you put it into comparison to some YouTubers you get that per video, but like imagine putting all those people in one stadium. They couldn't even fit in Sweden's biggest national football arena. Like that many people, it's a lot, and it doesn't feel like it's a lot when you're doing it and you have like a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand per video, but like in a year, 50,000 people, or I guess not people, but 50,000 views. That's a lot of viewers. Also, we have had 4.3 thousand watch hours. So for 4,300 hours, people have been watching this content, which is pretty sick. That's like 180 days continuously. So a lot of people have watched the videos but also stayed for a long period of time. And also now, as you might have noticed, I have 1,039 subscribers, which you can see up here to the right. And that means that I was monetized 2 weeks ago. So for about 2 weeks I've been making money from my content, which is pretty exciting. I haven't really made a lot, as you can see here. 73 cents I made in total. So for 1 year starting from scratch in YouTube, I've made 73 cents. You know, I'm nowhere near buying a yacht or a penthouse anytime soon. It's not really looking like Oprah's bank account this, but you know, we'll get there one day. One thing that I've learned, which is quite interesting, is that your YouTube views tend to come in spikes. Like I remember having my first spike here kind of in summer of 2022. I went from like 100 to 400 subscribers in a week, and then as you can see here, this week was mad here in beginning of October, end of September. So for 7 days, like one of my videos, which is the building an app in 1 year, kind of went viral. It went from having like 200 views to having 7,000 views in 3 days. And out of these 7,000, a lot of people actually subscribed and moved on to a lot of the other videos. So this went semi-viral, a lot of people watched it, but had very good click-through rate to my other videos. People who watched that one video either subscribed to a large degree or they watched the other videos, which I thought was quite interesting. But I've really learned that you can have these very slow weeks where you're like, per week you're averaging, you know, a couple of hundred views, and all of a sudden you're gaining 5,000, 7,000, even 15,000 views in 1 week, which I thought was pretty sick and pretty exciting. And it really goes to show that if you put in the work consistently, all of a sudden the algorithm will change and give you a bunch of views or give you a bunch of impressions where you can lead to views if you're doing a good job, which then turns into subscribers on your channel. So I guess this is quite average. Like, I guess a lot of people make no money at all and get no growth at all, and then there's the other side of it, which is like the extremes, the ones you see, they get so many views, etc. I guess I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. Like, I'm not really a super tiny channel, but I'm not a large channel for sure. But I guess 4,300 watch hours, quite a lot, right? Let's head over and check the content a little bit. So I've been experimenting a little bit with long form videos as well as shorts. If you look at the long form videos, they have gotten 44.2 thousand views, which I guess is, yeah, again, pretty good. And average view duration is actually 5.5 minutes, or I guess 5 minutes and 50 seconds, which is not 5.5 for all you math people out there. However, that's quite a long time, I think. So the average person watches my video for almost 6 minutes when they click a video. And my videos tend to be like 10 to 12 minutes maybe. So that's quite a good retention rate, I think. I'm not a YouTube expert, but that's what I would be guessing. If we look at impressions, you can see that varies a lot. Like this 1 week it kind of went crazy and I just had a bunch of impressions in a short period of time. But looking over at the shorts again, we can see I haven't really seen the same momentum here. Like, shorts have only gained me 4 subscribers. So there's this whole hype about shorts, like it will get you so many views, it will get you so many subscribers. I posted 40 of them, maybe they're just super bad quality, but I haven't really seen them get me any significant numbers of views. But I've picked up a little bit here at the end because I've done more shorts now in the last like 2 or 3 months, so you can see that I've gotten significantly more views from them now. Still though, not really that significant. Post, I made 1 post to reach 160 people, nothing significant there. But looking at audience, this is quite interesting. So a large share of my audience comes from India, like 25%. I guess that makes sense. Like, one, India has a big like coding community, also a big startup community, which I've clearly seen on the videos. A lot of people have been commenting, etc. are from India. So if you're from India and you're watching this, shout out to you. Also, it makes sense because India has like what, 1.1 billion people. So if it's one of my biggest audiences, that makes a lot of sense. US, UK also makes a lot of sense since it's kind of like in English. So very clear there. Vietnam, Brazil, I guess a little bit random, but I guess it's gotta be there. But you can see there's quite a big spread. Like, my biggest market, India, and there's actually the ones watching the most. Like, the average person from India watches for 7 minutes and 33 seconds, which is quite interesting. And they've stood for 1.6 thousand on my 4,300 watch hours. So large part coming from India, which is pretty cool. Looking at cities, that's even more granular. We can see Hyderabad and Los Angeles, Indore. Pretty like 137 watch hours coming from Los Angeles, which is pretty cool. And then Stockholm, where I'm from, we're only seeing about 3.5 watch hours. So, you know, all my friends who are saying that they're watching my videos, it's very clear that they're not. My friends in India, you're watching my videos to a much larger degree than they are, so shout out to you. Looking at gender, this is the interesting one. 87.4% male audience, which I guess it makes sense, it's like coding, but I think it makes a lot of sense in regards to what I'm talking to. But also shout out to my 13% female audience, good to have you here, and I hope you continue watching these videos. If you have any suggestion what you want to see, then leave some comments down below. Subscription status, this one's really interesting, because when I went viral, when that video gained like 6,000 views in 2 days or 3 days, I saw a significant number of people who weren't subscribed watch my videos because a lot of people got it on their recommended feed, and then some people clicked it, some people didn't. But overall, in this past year, I've had around 91.3% of my subscribers, or of my viewers, sorry, have not been subscribed. So only 8.7 have been subscribed. Which leads me to, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? It's for free, you can subscribe, it's completely free of charge. Another interesting thing to look at is traffic source. So a lot of my traffic comes from suggested videos. Again, this was it's really peaked when that one video went viral, because I guess YouTube suggested it to a lot of people for a short period of time. So that's why that was a large traffic source during this period of time. Otherwise, it's been a lot of browse features, like you're searching, I guess, that kind of stuff. Also from shorts. I guess a couple of views are coming from shorts, but it's not that significant. channel pages, YouTube search, etc. Then we have some external, like this could be like when I put it on my own Instagram, or when someone shares it, for example. Yeah, those kinds of things. But I think it's quite interesting and quite healthy that a lot of the things are coming from suggested videos. So when YouTube's actually organically suggesting the video to people so that they can watch it, a lot of my views are coming from there, which I think is pretty good. Then playlists, I guess I have 2 playlists, starting a startup and 3-hour builds. I guess starting a startup is the one that has the most, because that's a whole series essentially. So yeah, pretty cool. But let's head back to, again, another interesting insight is the age. So most people are between 18 and 24 or 25 to 34. That's like, yeah, pretty much 90% of my whole audience is between 18 and 34. Not a lot of young people, quite surprisingly. I thought more young people were going to be interested in my type of content, but I guess this resonates more with people who are between 18 and 34 years of age. And looking at my content, my most popular video is this one that went semi-viral, and I think this is my best video, so it makes a lot of sense. It got 131 likes, 7,242 views to date, and it's where I explain my whole app. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because I think it's a very good video. I'm very proud of it. I spent like a whole day, like 10-12 hours making that video. I'm very proud of it. I thought it was very good, so go check it out. Also some of the other ones, like I guess coding a startup. For me, this one, the thumbnail looks really good. That's why I really like that one. And then explaining what I'm coding, also quite popular, as well as some other like Fiverr. I guess that's always applicable. Flutter app, I guess this is just keywords because it was quite a popular title. My Flutter app, a code walkthrough, kind of for people who want to learn how to code. Also, this video had very good retention, which again, I guess goes to show for the theory that a lot of people wanted to watch it to learn, as opposed to just watching it for entertainment. And then on the other side of the spectrum, some of my worst videos. This actually hurts me. This was my most recent video. I only got 30 views so far. I posted 2 or 3 days ago, so it's not longer ago. I didn't post it that long ago, so I guess it makes sense, but also, yeah, it did horrible. Other than that, it's the shorts. I guess this kind of goes to show that it varies a lot. Like, however many views you're getting per video is going to vary a lot. Some videos will get 50 views, some videos will get 8,000 views, and you'll not really have any idea how that's going to happen or why it's going to happen. So I guess that's quite an interesting insight. Also, what's quite fun to see is that now I'm at this point where I'm kind of like getting 100 views every 48 hours. Like this is between 80 and 120 consistently now for the past couple of weeks, which I think is really fun. So there's consistently people coming to watch my videos, even though I posted them for a long period of time ago. Like for example, this coding a startup, just in the last 48 hours, this has gotten 4 views, and I posted this in December of 2021. So that's really cool to see. But yeah, that's a summary of my YouTube life for this past year. I guess it's quite, I think it's quite interesting to look back at this, and I have no clue what I was expecting when I started this YouTube channel. Just to recap, 50.6 thousand views, 4,300 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers gained, 73 cents of revenue, big bucks, and some really interesting spikes here when I saw views. I know I had a lot of fun. I know it's gonna be so much fun to look back at this in like 35 years when I want to see what I was doing in 2021, 2022, 2023. And I'm definitely going to continue posting videos. I'm not sure if it's going to be in this whole starting a startup series or if it's going to be other like coding related videos. And I enjoy making them, and I think it's good for everyone to have like a hobby. So if you're thinking about starting YouTube, my biggest advice is like just go for it. People care less than you think. Like out of your, say you have 100 friends, 90 of them will care nothing at all. Like they won't even bat an eye that you're doing this. They couldn't care less about your YouTube endeavors. 9 of them will be super supportive. They'll be like watching all of your videos, leaving a like, supporting whenever, and they think it's cool. A lot of people think it's cool, especially if they're your true friends. They're gonna appreciate it. And then like there will be this one person, this 1%, throw a little bit of hate at you, etc. But you kind of just gotta filter that out, ignore it, because it doesn't really matter. That was a pretty good summary of my 1 year on YouTube. If you've been following along for a long time, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you're new here, then subscribe down below, hit that notification bell so you can see its uploads when they come up. We have a lot of more fun coding videos to come, and maybe kind of other videos like coding, entrepreneurship, this kind of stuff that I'm doing now. If you want to see that stuff, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.